Hey guys, it is me, Maddie Davis, and I look like a green tea mochi. And welcome to my channel. My mom's calling me. Hold on. Hello?
Hey, baby.
Hi.
Can you do me a favor and try in the kitchen?
Sorry about that. My phone is now on Do Not Disturb. No one be calling me now. This week I watched 3 Julianne Moore movies, and I was so excited because I'm always trying to find actors I feel like can inspire my performances and choices and career goals. In today's Film Buff Friday review, we will be reviewing The Big Lebowski, Boogie Nights, and Still Alice. So quite a big range for her. And overall, each of the films really spoke to me. So we'll be talking about Julianne Moore, but again, the films are just the thing. With all that said, let us jump in. So first on our list is Paul Thomas Anderson's Boogie Nights, which I was just so excited to see, and I'm so glad I got to watch it. This movie is a roller coaster. It is wild, not for all audiences, but I was sure a fan. Overall, it's a very entertaining movie, yet still made me very thoughtful about just how damaging the entertainment industry in general can be. There is a lot of damage to be done that has been done to people who are naive or seeking something they never had as a kid, you know, the thing. And besides this movie being about the porn industry, yes, if you didn't know, it's about the porn industry, I think this movie is about family. All the good stuff that's happening leads to this devastating crash for all characters involved. And then after that crash, a really nice resolution is kind of offered. It's like a pleasant, reunited family that survived the transition into the 80s together. Woo. Honestly, I didn't know how to feel about the ending of this movie, because I loved the movie, but the ending definitely just carries on. But I guess what I got from it personally is that things will happen that are very damaging. And those things may forever dictate what it is we are seeking in people and things. But that's okay. We will seek what we need, and hopefully it won't get us killed. And then Paul Thomas Anderson made a comment he wouldn't do a sequel of this movie because he thinks the characters would all be dead by now. Dead by then, even though the movie doesn't really end on that note. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the film. Now let's talk about the performances in this movie. Julianne Moore really threw me back to what it was like working in theater. I'd be cast alongside this amazing actress playing my mom or amazing actor playing my dad, and they're just so cool, vibed out and chill and accepting. Like Julianne Moore was like, and the other theater artists I'd work with, they would just like energetically adopt me. Good thing theater is a little bit more friendlier to my life than porn would be. I think most specifically, I really enjoyed how she moved through space as her character. She commanded, she looks really good in those clothes. Speaking of behavioral choices and how a character moves through space, you know, without saying anything, Philip Seymour Hoffman, oh my god. He has been someone who I've always noted as being one of the best actors of our time, but it's another thing to just be caught off guard by another amazing performance of his. Like in this movie, it was just like this, I don't know, soft-bellied assistant who I totally know in my real life. I think my favorite scene of his, I mean, there's so many and I have to honor all of them, but my favorite scene was when Mark Wahlberg and what's his name, Burt Reynolds, were fighting by the pool, and Philip Seymour Hoffman's in the background just like crossed like this, and he's like so sad that they're fighting, and oh my god, like those choices, those are bold choices, even though us as an audience might not see him being bold, you know, because his character's not feeling bold, but to take up that kind of shape when you don't have any dialogue requires a good artist, a bold artist, and I think that's what Philip Seymour Hoffman is. He's so channeled into everything he's doing. So overall, this movie, just really great acting, such a cool vibe. I love the the topics explored, really cool dynamics, and overall made me really thoughtful about my role in the entertainment industry and my relationship to art Like, do I need to be seen to be an artist? Or we'll get into that later with Still Alice, because those connected to me. All right, next movie. Next on our list is The Big Lebowski. This one was on my movie list video that you probably did see if you're a good subscriber. But I have to say, I wasn't as hyped while watching the movie. It's a really good movie, don't get me wrong. Oh my god, I'm gonna be attacked. But I have a hard time with the slacker personality. Hear me out. It makes me really anxious when all these bad things are happening to him. The movie Meet the Fockers does the same thing. It's just like, the Virgo in me does not get it. But I have to say, the truth is, pacifists, like myself, really do let shit people into their lives if they're just that chill. That's why I have no chill sometimes. There's just the lack of boundaries and a messiness that doesn't appeal energetically to me, I guess. And the character itself is very special. The performance is really great. Yeah, it's just a lot. Yeah, overall, like, I probably won't see this movie again. That's okay. But I will get all the references made to it now, so there we go. So next on our list is Still Alice. Oh. In this movie, Julianne Moore won an Oscar for her portrayal of having early onset Alzheimer's. And gosh, oh my god. In the beginning, was just like, well, this is gonna be sad. I know how this is gonna go. But I was like, oh, this is a performance worth watching, worth analyzing, so I'll watch it. You know, it's not just gonna be a sad movie. Then, in watching this movie, past just the beginning, I realized there are so many things to appreciate that this film does. Very cool cinematic choices to communicate the lost feeling she feels when she forgets where she is, the blurred surroundings around her and the music, the audio cutting out. There are some very cathartic moments through the script, but besides all of that is to be appreciated, I think personally I really connected to the B plot with Kristen Stewart as Julianne Moore's daughter. Kristen Stewart is an aspiring actress who ends up being able to forge a connection with her mom and almost be accepted as an artist because she ends up being necessary. The movie wasn't about Kristen Stewart's character at all, obviously, but through the deep empathizing and catharsis that this movie requires, outgrows an appreciation for the artist, a necessity for the art. The last scene of this movie is a poem being read by Kristen to her mom. It is so articulate, even more articulate than Julianne Moore as the thriving linguistic professor. I don't know, I just really related to Kristen Stewart's character, and I wasn't expecting that. Her portrayal of an artist, which was so believable, really inspired me to live more close to the seams of life. Seeing Julianne Moore's desperation to connect, it's really powerful. To live on those seams of feeling, I'm just gonna coin that. She is able to connect and touch people in the plot and also with us as the audience. I was inspired with, yes, that is my job. When all the fluff is taken away, that's my job. So yeah, at the end of this movie, the torch is being passed to the artists. And at first, yep, I was just like, this is just a performance movie. I'm watching Julianne Moore's dynamics and greatness. But I realized this movie offered a really nice answer to us in face-to-face with things we can't fully comprehend all the time. Like when we're lost, we're gonna turn to artists. Also, go watch Ethan Hawke's TED Talk on creativity. I think that video is right in alignment with what I'm talking about here, and I think it was really good food for thought. So I realized that I didn't talk much about Julianne Moore. I more of just reviewed the movies she was in. But I guess in all, it was really nice to see that her successes as an actor in the art are also everyone else's success, everyone else who is involved in collaborating and making these movies. I guess what I got reminded of is, yes, I can learn a lot from her performances, but also it takes a village, and I want to be a part of a team of artists who are creating and making that kind of work and magic happen. Whether it's in the Julianne Moore seat, driver's seat, or whatever, or if it's all the other seats that are also needing to be filled. So that sums up my review of 3 Julianne Moore movies. I overall really enjoyed them, and her performances were just all the colors. So on a scale of 1 to yum, I would have to say yum. I don't have anything clever to make of that answer. It's just yummy. Like, I want to do that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you are subscribed, because next week's video is gonna be coming your way, because every week I post a new Film Buff Friday review. So I'll catch you guys next week, and have a great weekend. Bye!